welcome to the first ever Seeds of Learning virtual annual event. Not quite as exciting and fun as if we were able to do it in person, but hopefully we'll be able to get together again next year. As you know so well, this year, COVID hit across the world in a way that we never would have imagined, and the people in Nicaragua were no less impacted than they were in other parts of the world. However, the history of political, social, economic, and environmental challenges has not deterred the people of Nicaragua from being incredibly strong and resilient. And such strength and resiliency is very humbling and admirable at the same time. Nicaraguan people dream of having a better future for themselves and for their children as well. As we know, education is the absolute foundation for people to change the present and the future. And Seeds of Learning has played a critical role in Nicaragua, being a major player in helping that happen. Although our learning resource centers closed for a very short time in 2020, we found ways to make educational resources available to people in urban and rural communities. Just as when we opened the Learning Resource Center 30 years ago and kids lined up around the block to check out books, when we offered packages of books to families for reading at home, it became very popular very quickly, and we had many families hearing about it and saying, "Could we please borrow some books as well?"
Gracias a Sol y al Centro de Aprendizaje por prestarnos los libros y los materiales para que nuestros hijos se diviertan en casa.
Despite the absence of work groups visiting Nicaragua, our school construction program continued, now with just local volunteers. The community members in La Petilla got together and built a much-needed classroom, which we worked with the support of the Global Uplift Project. The access to the school was very difficult, and in order to get all of the supplies there, they had to come on the back of donkeys and be carried in by people.
Los niños los miro más felices, como ellos que tenían una escuela tan fea que tenía, ahora estamos agradecidas a todas las madres y padres de familia, estamos alegres porque ya tienen una escuela gran, hermosa.
We're also working on 2 schools this year, also with the Global Uplift Project. One in La Quebradita, which has already been completed, and the other in San Antonio. Right now, as I talk to you, they're mixing concrete and laying bricks and tying rebar, and they would love to have people join them, but until it's safe to do so, and we reopen our work group program in Nicaragua, we're leaving it to staff and community volunteers to complete. We're hopeful that with vaccine distribution and the political situation stabilizing, we will be able to welcome people back to Nicaragua in the not too distant future. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of the support that you've given us this last year, and the encouragement and the ideas and the financial support. Over the next 2 weeks, we're trying to raise $45,000 in order to meet the commitments we've made and continue to run our programs. From all of us at Seeds of Learning, the students, teachers, community members, and families, we thank you very much for your help.
¡Amigo!